Okay, I have my 10 slab teapots drawn. And if you'll notice, I was a little more conservative in the beginning, a little more simple design. And I started to be a little more adventurous later on. You know, right now I'm thinking about these angular teapots along with a curved handle, or an angular teapot with angular handles and a curved spout, or a curved teapot with curved handles. So I'm thinking about the combination of angles and curves. You have to pick one of these to make a paper model of, and that really is the size that your teapot is going to be. If you're struggling with sort of the pattern pieces, there are some tricks that I'll show you along the way. I actually think I'm going to make this for the body, but there's several different ways I can make it. So mine is not symmetrical. So what I'm going to do is just freehand it. And this will help you decide. You know, you're never meant to get it perfect the first time. So I don't know, am I going to like this teapot? Or am I going to change the shape of it? It's the whole reason we do a paper model, so that we can really start to envision what we want our teapot to look like. So you are meant to change your mind. You're meant to think about it. And because it's a slab teapot, and I said that they should be about 6 to 8 inches. So this is about 8 inches wide. They really don't need to be bigger than that. And I can decide, okay, do I want this to come in a little more? Do I want to exaggerate the curves a little bit more? Maybe bring this in. And then I'm going to trace the other side. So because it's slab, I want both sides to be exactly the same. So now I'm going to trace this one. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and put at least 2 to 3 inches on the side. I think I have these strips cut for you in class to be about little less than 3 inches. But you don't want it too narrow or the teapot won't stand up. All right, so I'll continue working on that. Okay, now I have my form built and I have my sketches, and this is what you'll turn in both of these for your grade. Now my form isn't perfect, but all the edges do fit together and they're not overlapping each other because I'm going to use this as my patterns for my clay. So I will have to cut this off and cut it twice. And then this one once, and this one once. And then usually the bottom I do like a cup. I usually don't cut out the bottom one. So the next instructional video will show you how to put those together in clay. Now there are some tricks. You know, I have a hexagon here, but it's too small. So I could go through and make it a little bit bigger just by tracing with a ruler. So we do have some tricks to help you out. This, you know, I could also split the difference and cut it a little bit smaller than this. This seems kind of big, but maybe if my trapezoids are going to slant in, so now this can be the base of my pot and my trapezoids would need to be this wide coming in. Actually looks pretty good. Now, if you want a trapezoid, you are going to have to fold your paper, but you're not going to have to fold every one because once I have the trapezoid, the shape that I want it to be, then you'll just trace it. So you have rulers at your spot, and you certainly can use the ruler for the straight edge. I usually cut pretty straight with the scissors. You know, if you don't cut like this, with the little cuts, if you just take one big cut, that scissors will cut straight. And now, actually, I have the trapezoid that's gonna fit onto my hexagon, and I can go ahead and cut 6 of these out and put it together, and then put the top part on. The more the angle is, the bigger it's gonna slant in. And it can be whatever height that you want it to be then. So let me know if you need help with that, and good luck, and get your form and your sketches turned in for points. One more thing I want to show you is that if you take your paper and fold it in half, I know that crease will run you into some trouble. But if I want a symmetrical pot, that looks something like that for my teapot, if I fold it in half, I'm going to be able to get it symmetrical. So those of you working on symmetrical pots, and then I can use the side pieces to go around it. And if the side pieces aren't long enough, you'll just tape 2 together. And so this would make a nice teapot. 2 of these, and then your side pieces.